Hey guys! So today we're going to be making some spring roll wraps. This is basically a vegetarian dish and it's a great little appetizer or snack. Anyways, let's get started. Alright, so what we're going to be putting in them is garlic, onion, and ginger to start out with. And then I have a green bell pepper, a red bell pepper, some carrots, cabbage, bean sprouts, very important, green onions, and cilantro. Okay, so just go ahead and peel and dice the garlic. I find that a good way to release the flavor and easily peel the garlic is to smash it first, just like that, with a knife. And then the crushed garlic, it releases a lot of oils and flavors. And then we're just gonna go ahead and dice it up. And I have 2 other cloves, so we're gonna do about 3 in all. Okay, now for the onion. So I think I'm just gonna use maybe about 1/3 of it, or actually maybe half. Alright, so that looks like about a small cup. So just go ahead and chop this up and do it pretty finely so that it'll be easier to wrap. And now we're gonna take some ginger. I'm just gonna slice off the end because it's dried out. And let's just slice off about, it's kind of like 3 dime-sized pieces. And then just peel off the outer edge with a knife. And then just chop it or dice it just like you would garlic and onion. So that's maybe about a teaspoon. I have 2.5 really small carrots. These are already peeled, and I'm just gonna chop off the ends here. And now we're gonna julienne them, which how I do it, I cut the carrot in half, and then I just slice like this. So they end up in little matchstick pieces, which I will then again slice like that. So it's gonna end up like this, like a matchstick piece, which does take a lot of time, but that's I find that that's a usual thing in Asian cooking. You chop a lot and then it like cooks in like 5 seconds or something. We're gonna do the bell peppers next. So these are washed and everything. Basically I just split it open and I take out the seeds, and what you're gonna do is like fine strips. So it's kind of, it has a similar shape as the carrots. And then you can like chop those in half so they're a little shorter. And we're gonna do the same thing with the green bell pepper. Now that those are done, we're gonna do the cabbage. I have half a cabbage, but I'm probably just gonna use half of that. So 1/4 of a cabbage. So let's just go ahead and slice this into strips as well. Just slice it again. So it's gonna make kind of strips like this. So all the vegetables are kind of the same, similar shape. Now the last vegetable we have to chop are the green onions, and just, these are washed as well. And just, you know, just chop them like this, easy. I'm probably just gonna use half of a bunch. And then lastly, we have the bean sprouts, which we don't need to do anything to except wash them. And then we also have some cilantro. Make sure you wash it well because cilantro is always so like dirty. It's like gritty. Basically what I do is I just take off the ends by twisting it. Now I'm gonna wash this, and then we're just gonna chop it up finally. If you don't like it, you can definitely just omit it, but I'm gonna use it because I love it, and just I'm just gonna chop it like this. And you know what? I'm just gonna use all of it. All right, now we're ready to cook. So these are the rice paper rolls. I got them at an Asian market in my city. I'm sure if you go to like 99 Ranch Market, if you have that, or just any local small mom and pop Asian store, I'm sure they'll have it. Maybe even in some mainstream stores. And these are Vietnamese rice paper. So they look like this. They're really kind of hard and bendable. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna take like some water and just place the sheets in there for I don't know, about 5 minutes, and they should get soft and pliable. Basically, I have this plate with a little lip on it, and I just filled it with water, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in there, submerge it, and let it soak. Make sure you do it one at a time, because if you do it several, they won't properly soak, and they'll stick together and then tear. And this is just cool water, or it's kind of warm. I wanted it to be hot, but my water wasn't heating very well, so just let those sit, and if they need more water, go ahead and put more water on them. In the meantime though, let's go ahead and fry up these vegetables. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and heat some oil, fry the garlic and onion and the ginger. You can use vegetable oil, sesame oil, any type of oil really. And I'm using a big pot because there's a lot of vegetables to fry. And to start off with, put it on kind of medium-low heat so that the garlic doesn't burn. Once the garlic and onion and ginger are cooked, the onion is going to turn a translucent color. And so once that happens, after about 2 or 3 minutes, go ahead and let's throw in the carrots and the cabbage. So let the carrots and cabbage cook for about another minute. We don't want to cook the vegetables too long. When those start turning a bright, vibrant color, go ahead and throw in the bell peppers and the bean sprouts. I forgot about those. All in all, I think we're using about 1.5 cups, I would say. I would just fill up your hands, your 2 hands, roughly with bean sprouts. That's what I did. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is what it's looking like right now. The vegetables are still really crisp, but they're really vibrant. So we're gonna let it cook for maybe about 2 more minutes. In the meantime, let's go ahead and throw in the cilantro and the green onions. Now that the cilantro and the green onions are in, go ahead and let everything cook for just about a minute or so, or a minute or 2. And in the meantime, we're going to be seasoning with soy sauce. Just throw in, I don't really measure, maybe about a couple tablespoons of soy sauce. You can taste it and adjust according to your taste. I'm throwing in a little more soy sauce. And now that, since it's a really salty mixture, I'm gonna throw in some lemon to kind of, to balance it out. Take the juice of half a lemon. Another great thing to season with is fish sauce, which if you've never used it, can also be picked up at a local Asian store. It's really good and adds kind of like the salty flavor, different from soy sauce. But right now I don't have any on hand, so soy sauce and lemon is fine. I love spices, so I also added in just a touch of turmeric and paprika. Probably a pinch of the paprika and a couple pinches of the turmeric. And add in additional soy sauce or fish sauce or lemon juice or lime juice according to your taste. And also chili peppers would be great in this if you like spicy food. Once you're done cooking the vegetables, go ahead and put them into a colander and strain out any excess liquid. But make sure that the vegetables are dry so that they don't interfere with the wrappers. So just go ahead and take about a spoonful, a big spoonful, this is the spoon that I use, of the filling, and just stick it in the middle of the rice wrapper. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take one side, fold it to the middle, take the other side and fold it to the middle, fold this side over, and then just wrap it very tightly, just like that. It's kind of like rolling a burrito. So this made a very large one. You can make them smaller or even bigger if you want. And that's all you have to do. You don't have to fry it or anything. And in fact, if you fry it, it turns out a little messed up, as I have found out. And these are great to eat with any kind of dipping sauce, like, I don't know, teriyaki sauce if you want, or like a sweet and sour sauce with red pepper flakes, or even like garlic crushed up into vinegar and soy sauce, just 1 part vinegar and 1 part soy sauce. That's something my mom used to make. And yeah, or you could just eat them like this. So thanks for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this.